Hello Capricorn, and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. This is your mid-month reading for November, so moving from Scorpio season into Sagittarius season and getting so close to your season, Capricorn. My goodness, one of my favorite times of the year, Capricorn season. Okay, so let's see what we have. Six of Feathers, transition and insight. Very interesting, like this beautiful dragonfly that's coming in here. This is the Six of Swords, and it does represent that you're in a transition phase with something in your life at this moment in time. And this actually could be a good thing because it's saying, firstly, I'm getting that this could be associated with a 2-year cycle. The dragonfly is messages from spirit coming through and guiding you through this transition. So there, it feels like but you're moving to, or wanting to move to calmer waters with this energy. So yeah, it feels light. That's the thing. It doesn't feel too heavy, which is nice. Let's see what else is shifting and changing for you, Capricorn. So second half of November, let's see. Oh, we like this. Pentacle King coming in, Taurus Crown. Okay. So I feel like this has got a lot to do with money. Absolutely. Money, business, success, career, anything to do with that, the foundations of wealth, where your money's at. Here's beautiful Miss Stella. Hello, darling. How are you? So yeah, we have the Pentacle, the King of Earth, which often is a Capricorn energy as well, but just in this deck it happens to be a Taurus crown. So we can see it's like I am claiming something for myself. It does feel like for me there's a lot to do with real estate and home energy. So it does feel like you might be wanting to establish yourself in some way. Establish an energy around the home. So whether this is you're wanting to spend more money on the home, or you're wanting to establish a space around the home, or you're wanting to establish, you take some kind of ownership around that energy. But it definitely could be around that, and also, yeah, money. But we've got Venus and the moon coming in. So that is wanting to do something, establish something around your home space that brings you pleasure and joy. So yeah, there could be some kind of new hobby that you're wanting to bring in or start up. But this has a sense that you're building something new, but it feels like it starts at home base. So home can also represent you, your sense of identity and who you are. But it's like this Venus energy is something or someone, something pleasurable, enjoyable, something that you love. Definitely could be related to relationship, but money as well. So yes, I feel like this is a really important energy to just the sense of I'm setting up this and establishing this well. So we have the Emperor. Yeah, you're definitely the boss. You're bossing up in some way, shape or form and taking control with the Emperor. Just like Stella's, like the Venus energy. I'm just sitting and taking and establishing that this is my spot here. This is my space. This is what I want to be doing. And that's kind of the energy I'm really feeling. And you're like the Emperor here. The Emperor likes to be in charge, in control, likes to be, these are the rules. This is what we're doing and making something a concrete reality here. So it could just be a project around the home, but it's something in your life, but it's something that it's symbolic of you establishing what it is that you want. Crossed by the Five of Swords, it might might be the cat amongst the pigeons. The other people might go, well, why are you putting yourself in that position? What about our needs? So it might create a little bit of conflict, or you might feel a little bit conflicted yourself about putting yourself first. But that's something that's coming through because we have your happiness on the line here with the Sun card coming through. It might actually feel like a breakthrough because the energy I'm getting, Capricorn, is that you might kind of be pushing through an invisible barrier to create this order, to establish the energy that you're wanting to establish at this moment in time. So the Sun card represents happiness, breakthroughs, clarity, and it definitely has this energy of pleasure and fun associated with it. Perhaps there's inner child energy around it, but it's kind of, it needs to be something that you're enjoying, but there's also this seriousness to it in that you're the one. I keep saying the word establish, establish, establish. You're establishing yourself in a certain area of your life, and that's really important. We have at the base the Five of Cups. So there's a sense that perhaps there has been some things that have been disappointing, emotionally disappointing, that you're reconciling, things that have happened in the past, perhaps even a grieving process. But there is a sense that the sun is wanting to shine now and you're wanting to move on from that. We do have the Ten of Wands. So it does have this energy like you have been working really, really hard and dedicating yourself to something. But it's also this question of, have you taken on too many responsibilities and too many burdens for other people and other things? We can see this character has worked really, really hard to try and get to that home. We can see there, and it's like one step in front of the other. And this is where I feel like there's so much energy around this concept of home, or actually your home space. So that's interesting. I think we're just going straight into the reading, Capricorn. It's not how I normally do it, but I'm just going with the flow. And so we have in the near future the Nine of Wands. So I did want to just mention that this reading is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon and Rising. And I always recommend to watch all three of your placements if you know where they are, because it gives you a more holistic view of what's going on for you. And this is a general reading, Capricorn. Just take what feels right, leave the rest. There's no extended reading for the mid-month readings, but if you're interested in a personal reading, this is a great time coming up to birthday and finding out what's coming in for you in 2024. The link for that is in the description box below. Ooh, we've got the Star card, Healing. I'm going to pull them all out so I can put them up on the screen for you now, because Miss Stella's decided to take up space. So I feel like you're quite literally taking up space and setting yourself up somewhere. That's going to be an important energy, whether it's symbolic or whether it's wherever that is in your life. It's, yeah, look at this. You've got the Ten of Pentacles. You're attaining what it is that you want through sheer hard work and determination. So it does open up. Here you are, the Seven of Pentacles. Absolutely beautiful. So a lot of Taurus type energy, which is very slow and steady, wins the race. It needs to be something that, if you're establishing a new energy in your life at this moment in time, this is something that you want to rely upon. It needs to be reliable. It needs to be something that you can build into a constant into your life, especially on the material realm. So is this something to do with something around the home, or is it to do with money? Is it to do with your career? Is it to do with your health? But you're really trying to work out something, because if you're dealing with something related to your health, you've got the Nine of Wands, and this is fatigue. It's the wounded warrior. It's somebody who's met a lot of challenges, absolutely. So you're rising to the challenge, but just be careful of your energy levels or your soul weariness with the Nine of Wands. And it's almost, this card is saying that you're so close now. You're so close to letting go of those 10 wands you've been holding on to here in the recent past. You're so close to getting to where you need to get to. You're so close to that step of like saying, right, I'm there, or right, I've finalized this, or I've finished this. So there's this sense of completion that's coming in. You're so, so close. You're presenting as the Star card, which is fantastic. A lot of peace, healing, compassion coming in with the Star, but this is a very future-focused energy, the Star card, and could potentially be feeling quite optimistic about the future, or hopeful at least about the future with the Star card. But the Star card is being very guided. It's got the North Star is guiding you, and it may be that you're guiding other people as well. Other people are turning to you for guidance. But this is a beautiful card to come in. It's showing that you are operating a very beautiful high vibrational level, and that your inner light is something that people are needing in this world at this moment in time. So it's a beautiful energy for you to be turning up as the Star card. And it may be that you're feeling a little bit like a star. That's something that could come through with it, quite literally. I don't normally get a literal interpretation, but that's kind of what I got. And so we have energy surrounding you, the Death card. And so this is really transformative energy, major things completing, ending, big cycles ending. And so yeah, interesting. I just had a little noise by the gate there. And I always read everything that goes into the readings. there could be a surprise visitor or some sort of surprising result through this transformative process for you. So yeah, stay tuned for that. That could be an interesting one. We've also got the hopes and fears, the Four of Swords. So the Four of Swords is where you might feel like you're hopefully finally laid something to rest. Absolutely. And it's made a lot of sense in your mind. It's like I finally have the understanding and something can shift inside my mind. So it's, laying something to rest and moving on. And that's part of the transition phase. It could be part of the completion. It's rest and recovery, the Four of Swords. So if you've been working really, really hard, that's something that could come through with it as well. We have as the outcome, look at this, the Ten of Pentacles, attainment and security and stability coming through. So this is what you're establishing. This is what you're working hard at. And this is why the Emperor is so much stronger than that Five of Swords. Whatever that inner conflict or the conflict around you that might be blocking you from taking control or making something a concrete reality or creating the order that you're looking for in your life, it's not going to hold you back for very long, because here you are getting yourself into a much better position here with the Seven of Wands, and it's because you've had to fight for it, and also because perhaps you've had to defend your position. This is what I want, and this is what I'm going to get, and this is what I've attained. And hopefully if there's another person involved, they can see that now this is actually something that benefits everybody, and that it's opened up the door to a whole heap of new options. So even though that's not necessarily clear, it's one thing's completed and attained, and it's opened a whole heap of new doors, which the picture is still forming. So that's an exciting energy. The vision is still forming here, but it has a whole heap of potentials that are coming in around it, which is exciting. So yeah, wow. So here you are as an overall energy, the Seven of Pentacles, which is again a very Taurian energy, very thoughtful. This character sitting here going, where am I going to, plant this seed? What's the best investment of my time, effort, energy, money at this moment in time to bring in growth? So yes, absolutely looking at those investments. It's going to be important. This character is patient. It's very practical approach coming through, but definitely wanting to bring in growth. And it may be that you're thinking that something might need a little tweak or a little adjustment along the way. But I feel like there's an investment of, yes, we've got a lot of money cards coming in, but the words I was getting is also investment of self. So whatever it is that you're investing in, whether it's money, a relationship, a space, whether it's time, ultimately that is a result of, comes back to investing in yourself, investing in your future. So that's a really, really important energy to come through for you. So that's your reading, Capricorn. That's it. So it does feel like there's potentially really, really important energies of grounding down into establishing yourself into a space, or establishing an energy, or wanting to establish yourself. It could be a bigger picture energy that comes in around this. So it's a kind of, there's an action that needs to be taken in terms of you taking charge, being the boss and creating the order that you're looking for here. And then everything flows from that point onwards. So this is a really great time if you want to be doing anything in terms of money, like money investments, or just in terms of setting yourself up for the next phase, where you want to move into, whether it's to do with business or career, money, work. It could be to do with a relationship, a space. Maybe it's to do with where you're living, your office space, your workspace, your home space. But this feels like it's really important, especially as it feels like it's almost like a planning phase, or a preparation phase for when we finally hit your season. That's when it's like everything's in order, everything's there, so that you can go, boom, I'm in my season, I'm getting, the sun is shining on me, and I'm getting that beautiful solar injection of light. And so all of that can go into this energy that I've got organized here and planned, because it's ready to go. And so yeah, think about what it is that you're wanting to, what that is in your life, and get ready, because that's where, boom, in comes the sun. We're seeing it in your conscious mind there. Stella's just, basking on the sun at this moment in time. And yeah, it's fantastic. So get ready, Capricorn. So that's your reading. Thank you so much for joining me. Please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. Love to read your comments. It also helps with the growth of the channel. If you're interested in a personal reading, the link is in the description box below, as well as some of my other services. I have some new modalities that have just come out, so you might want to check them out. And yeah, take care, Capricorn.